I'm Pastor Crout, Senior Pastor of New Covenant Missionary Baptist Church. Over the last 40 years, our church has been deeply involved in community outreach ministry.
There was a study completed by students at the University of Michigan that highlighted the needs of the West Willow community, and with that, our church is committed to enable our seniors to have a place to go, our kids to have a safe place to play, and have other recreational activities.
If you really want to lift people up, then you have to give our children the opportunity to recreate, to read, to learn, and to have adults do it at the same time. So to have our seniors and our young people together, I see it as a win-win.
The purpose of the community center has to deal with addressing the needs of the community, from children all the way up to senior citizens and everyone in between, men, women, boys, and girls. There are going to be fitness classes, there's going to be educational classes, cooking classes, there's going to be fun things for the children to do, games and basketball and dancing and you know, you name it. If we can fit it in there, we're going to do it.
Well, I think it's exciting that folks are talking about putting a community center together in a big way here in West Willow. It's a really exciting opportunity because one of the things that our kids need is joy and inspiration and a place to go where they can feel at home and meet people who they can have fun with and who they can explore the world with. That's part of what growing up is all about.
So the community center will bring to this portion of Eastern County mentorship, healthy lifestyles, and guidance that these children need in their lives.
Young people from elementary school through high school need a place where they can meet, where it's safe, where there's going to have people who are going to watch over them so that they're doing things that they should do.
Well, I do support a community center in the neighborhood, and I do support Pastor Crout wanting this community center and trying to get it up and going. There's 3,000 people, and of those 3,000, 880 are youth, the age range where a community center would really help.
At one point in time, there was a small community center here, and while my older siblings got into problems here in the community, gang violence, I had that community center I was able to go to and play ball and meet a lot of friends, and that kept us off the street, the younger generation coming up at that time.
We hear all the time that West Willow is a place where people love to live. They've been here a long time. There's a lot of rich history, and that having an asset like the Covenant Community Center would be a benefit for generations to come, where people can not only get to know each other, but they can learn about new skills and interact with new folks and really make this community stronger.
The answers that we will develop in community health, in clinical medicine, will because we are at community centers, just like the one at New Covenant.
You develop opportunities, you develop activities like this, you develop centers like this because these are the foundations from which we develop our future leaders.
What they're planning to do here, the plans they have for a center here, is not going to just not only help the congregation in New Covenant, it's going to help the whole larger neighborhood, probably the whole eastern part of Washtenaw County and Ypsilanti. This will be resources everybody can use.
Our young people need opportunities to express themselves and recreation as well as in academic, achievement. The learning center they have needs to be broadened for more children and more adults to participate in. This rec center will allow that to take place. That's a very generous contribution for the community by this church, and we should weigh in to do all we can to make it possible.
The challenge to build the Covenant Community Center at a cost of over $4 million is enormous, but not insurmountable. It is obtainable. With God's help and stakeholders like you, it can be done.